Criticisms. As I said, that's a positive that we did not figure out what's going on. Like, there's some meat and bones to these combos, there's some meat and bones to these defenses, and all that kind of stuff. The first negative, and it really hit me in the moments after playing it and, like, sitting on it for a day, it's not really a tag game. And I get it. It says 4v4 all over the place, but like, in bit of criticism, it more is like a 1v1 game with features. Somebody described it in Sajam's chat as in a spicy 1v1, and I love it. 100% the best way you can describe it is spicy 1v1. Like, yes, absolutely. And I get it. You start off with 2v2 characters, but it's mostly one character and their assist. And that, you know, you can do. There's all these things you can do, but it really felt like the game wanted to play. At least in first impression, as a 1v1 game. And it's like, you don't really need to tag, you don't really need to do all this special stuff, and the incentives there weren't super high enough where it's like, I'm not recovering health or anything, so I'm just going to play as my one character. That was sort of like disheartening, where it's like, man, so it's not like really a tag game. However, like, we assume that there's like some crazy tag stuff that's in there that is like, oh, we could not figure this out on the first session, which is another criticism of like negative. Tagging is weird, and like I said, it's like the
from Barsaya, team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me.
For some reason,
the sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his speed, a chef gon' cook.
Hard to get to. It's
You
not
still
exactly.
don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Denver. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive?
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Avery Williams on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's taken in. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Dotson, the man in motion. One quarter in the books. 6-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Eagles.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Is stopped by A.J. Jones. All-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's Dobbins. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. On first down, here's Nix to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down. The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now, a second down throw for Nix. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On first down, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards. On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Parker. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Big time play for Philly. 36 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Carl Vieri. Go Silver, ready?
Now it's Hurts. Out to his right. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And the Eagles are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third and 6. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Pass caught by Saquon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
A tight end in motion now. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
3rd and long for Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts. That is Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
To the air again, Hurts. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Following the penalty, he'll run it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start, he's swallowed up to force fourth down.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Catch made there, that's Smith. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Gonna burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Saquon Barkley, the Eagles ball carrier. It's a gain of 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's a run with their tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Here now, 2nd down and goal. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. Man in motion is Smith. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. Now Hurts. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here is 1st and 10.
Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
19-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Bombers.
Here we go. One final play. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Broncos are going to move out in front. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on